And hello, all. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Moments of Madness. This is Lala Madness. You know where to find me at on all social media platforms at Lala Madness, and also all business inquiries should be sent to lmfiercereview at gmail.com. And also like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel. All right, now this episode of Moment of Madness is actually something that I thought would just be fun to do. So shows that I feel will never get old. So, meaning it's always going to be something or a topic that can be discussed on that show that will keep it going, or it doesn't matter if the show even stops, there's still always unlimited episodes that you can watch, or even to the fact that it's so much shit in that show that it's going to continue to go on because it's a topic that's never going to end. Being said that, let's jump right into what shows I feel those could be. And I'm just going to do 5 just to keep it short, or we'll be here all day because we know there's some good shows that come and go all the time. Now, first we'll start with Maury. Everybody knows Maury has been around since, damn, he's been out like almost 20 years or some shit. Yeah, it's been a minute. Like, Connie Chung, she knows she got a good one because he's still out there. The reason that Maury, though, is going to be a show that can outlast time is because there'll always be somebody that don't know who their baby daddy is. You done slept with a couple people. Maybe you slept with this one and then 2 weeks later that one, and then you need that period to kind of figure out who it was, and you won't know until the baby get here and you take that prick, or you can find out through the amniocentesis before the child arrives if that's the baby's father or not. So you don't even have to deal with that shit. And they do that at like 5 months or so, 5-6 months. So somebody is always going to need a DNA test, whether it's going to be the female that doesn't know who her child's father is, or whether it's going to be a male that doesn't want to take responsibility for something he probably know is his. Either way it go, DNA test is going to be needed. It's how many kids born every day. In between there, some of them we don't know what's going on with. They mama and they daddy don't know. They gonna need you, Maury. You'll still be here, including the people that want to write to you or call you or send in whatever the hell, because now they can tweet, Instagram, and all that shit to ask you about bringing in a cheating ass spouse, whether male or female, to do, they do the lie detector test. Those are always good ones because niggas be failing. It's always entertaining. Or how about those ones, not only you got the DNA test, the lie detectors, and what's never going to go old is the fact that the dudes that come on there for cheating continue to get caught with hoes in the green room. That is the oldest fucking trick in the book. If I'm coming on the show about cheating, and I know I possibly have cheated or I'm here for that particular topic, why the hell would I solidify everything and actually get caught talking to a nigga in the green room? Kissing, hugging, rubbing, touching, exchanging numbers, talking about fucking, all that. Like, they do the whole, and then they even got so deep, they send people now to be like, oh yeah, they met up last night. They even agreed to meet up in the lobby and have drinks and all this, and yeah, we got video footage of it. Here we go. Next thing you know, this nigga done left you in the room to go sleep, and they got this shit on camera because he probably didn't fall for the green room trick. Either way it go, they got your ass. Don't go on the show for one reason and do exactly what the hell you on the show for. So being said that, there's always going to be room for a lie detector test. Room for some cheating ass, people to possibly then need a lie detector and a DNA test. Oh, because they come as a package deal too. Believe that. So, more of your topics will never get old because those are your favorite topics. Matter of fact, when you have anything else other than those 2 things, my ass change it. Or I'll make sure I find something else to do at that time. Okay. Now, Jerry Springer. Why? Because Jerry Springer is the damn fool. Now, since Jerry has actually, wrote that bad check back in the day when he paid for that prostitute and then actually put in the memo section and she went to go cash the check, that was a whole situation. That's what happened to Jerry Springer's career in politics. But they buy pussy all day, so I don't know why the hell they mad at Jerry. I'm just saying. It's not like stolen pussy. It's not like like they stole it, or, like the kind that you get through the trafficking and sex rings and things. No. This was somebody just selling ass. And he wrote her a check and she cashed it. And then it became a whole big spectacle. That's just like paying for pussy with Cash App nowadays. That's the equivalent to you young folks that don't know the difference of writing a check, because ain't no checks happening now. There are, but not as much. So, a lot of places don't even take checks now because you got your debit card. You better have that cash. I mean, how about Cash App can even give you a card? Y'all can swap money all day. At the end of the day, everybody else is using Cash App and other devices of some sort. The host is probably using it too. And I bet it would have still been caught as a transaction, though, because you would have had to transfer the money. So maybe you would have had a dummy account under somebody else's name, transfer it to them, then transfer it to her. But too late for that. Anyway, so Jerry Springer, after that crazy ass activity he had back in the day, he decided to go start the Jerry Springer Show, which now we all know and love to be Jerry Springer. So it's always some fuckery, everything from a stripper dance off to a wedding cake, where they throwing wedding cake on each other. He doing weddings with raggedy ass preachers and everything. All the way from, I done slept with your baby daddy and we on here to fight, to, oh, I done slept with your best friend. Anything scandalous, shady, and off the chain that you could think of, it's on Jerry Springer. They even got them little Mardi Gras beads with the titties for the folks in the audience. So, I mean, go figure. Jerry's always going to be there with some dumbass topic for us to tune into. And I think he's been around about the same damn 20 years. I mean, damn. Like, which lets you know, fuckery will always outlive the test of time. It was fuckery before they showed up, too. We just didn't know about it. All right. Catfish, as I mentioned in the previous video that I just made earlier, and you got to watch that as well, about my take on catfish. So catfish, because like I mentioned, as long as people are on the internet, as long as people are meeting people on the internet, whether that be to date, to talk, to meet a friend, to hook up for sex, to handle business, anything you're going on the internet for and you're communicating with people, you don't know if they're the real fucking person. You don't even know if it's the real job half the time. So at the end of the day, why would you sit up here and plan a whole life with a nigga you ain't seen yet? Even on video, like video, and it's free. You paid your phone bill this month, right? So you should be able to hit that damn button. You talking to me, right? But somehow they never can get around to seeing these people. I find it strange. So, catfish is good because it's always going to be people meeting people. It's always going to be someone fucking over somebody and being somebody else. It's always going to be that. So, at the end of the day, that's never going to end until social media ends or the web, online, World Wide Web ends. That's not happening. I don't see anytime soon, unless there's some big malfunction or something and everybody's going to have a fucking fit. At the end of the day, people are going to keep getting catfish. There's going to be more people to catfish. More people are going to join social media. More people are going to be bored and have low self-esteem. More people are going to catfish others. And more people are going to still be susceptible to being catfish because you still want to talk to strange-ass people online and act like that shit is normal. Okay. Now, also my next option is going to be Power. Empire is okay, but that shit is more like a dance-along, a sing-along, whatever that shit is. Power, I mean, one thing people are always going to love to watch: sex, drugs, killing. All in that show. That's all you need. And plus, they got some fine-ass actors and actresses in it. It's definitely going to be a sex scene in every show. Haven't doubted it one time. Somebody's going to get killed in every show. Shot, stabbed, killed, missing, kidnapped. Something is going to happen. And then it's going to be some espionage. It's going to be some backbiting. It's going to be some like, oh, damn. Like, it's going to always be some of that. How they going to get out of this? It's like one big twisted plot of sex, drugs, guns, and money. Did I miss anything? That was a good thing. Yeah. Okay, Mr. James St. Patrick and all the rest of y'all. I'm going to keep watching. And I'd appreciate it if one thing y'all can do for me, though, Power, since I am an avid watcher, is like drop like a mid kind of season thing for me. Like, even if you gotta just cut me a couple trailers and send to me directly, I'm fine with that. But what I don't want to keep happening is for two empires to drop before another power comes. Why do we gotta watch them 2 times before we see y'all again when y'all the one that got the real tea going on? We know that shit is made up on Empire. None of that shit is happening for real. I mean, the storylines are real storylines, of course, because that's really things that would happen in the industry. However, it's a little too much from time to time with the things that's going on, and it's not even realistic in certain situations. Power, that shit realistic. That's some shit that could happen for real in the hood, in your hood, my hood, the hood. It could go down in any major city. Ain't even gotta be major. The shit is happening. Okay? So, there you have it. Give me some more power. You can keep up with Empire if you want, like 1-1, 1-1, instead of that 2-1 thing y'all currently doing, because that shit is for the birds. Love y'all though. Okay. And now I also have my last favorite one, which I feel like could go on and on, is Hustle and Soul. So you have it's about Chef Lawrence, who is a guy that owns the Pink Teacup restaurant in New York, and they're famous for their chicken and waffles. However, Chef Lawrence is your average hood dude that just cooked well. And so, check it out. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. They brought the hood to the restaurant. It's like Love and Hip Hop, pick any franchise, brought in the restaurant. I mean, it's going to be pulling, tugging, cooking at the same time, little drink or two, some business happening. It's like, what you call it, well-rounded. It's going to be well-rounded still. So, I mean, the shit is off the chain. I mean, he's a good-ass cook. It just shows more of the inner lives of what actually goes inside of not only the restaurant business, but more of his dishes that he cooks, as well as other things that's going on with the staff, as far as how they don't get along and shit, and how they get all in each other's business and they start fucking each other. He done fucked half the staff, the owner, Chef Lawrence, which just makes for good television. I know that's terrible. I know it is. I don't condone fucking at work. I don't. It goes horribly wrong anytime you do it, and it's not a good place to start. Trust me, I've done it before in my 20s, and that shit was not cool. It was cool until the shit hit the fan and the drama began. Good old exam services. Those that was around at that time know exactly what I mean. I have lots of friends out there that kind of worked with me at a certain place where they know of this incident that I'm still friends with to this day. And let me tell you, this shit got crazy. Okay. And I know fucking at work ain't what you want. Well, I mean, it's probably what you want to do, because you looking at ass at work all day, and niggas know they can get away with it as well as females. Females, I don't know how y'all can get away with it, because that's how your pussy get loose. But at the end of the day, okay, Hustle and Soul is a good show. He's fucked half the staff. He's in love with his baby mama, and he's also in love with a chick that runs the restaurant, because he did buy one. The original one is in New York, and then, well, Harlem, I believe. And the other one that they just got last season, or at the end of last season, and the new season has just started with one episode dropped. Actually, that is in Miami. So that one is just a different type of food, a little bit more of a Miami food vibe instead of your normal like Southern home cooking, but they do still have the famous chicken and waffles there as well. But the show is just off the chain. I love it. I love the characters in it, and I'm calling them characters because they be acting the goddamn fool. At the end of the day, their business is on point. You can't fuck with them about their business strategy and how they moving and the money that they making and the new things that they coming up with in order to reinvent themselves. And it's black people winning. But that niggaism is still present at work. That's all I gotta say. The black people then came into professionals, but the hood still thrives well. Like what they say, like when they be like karma is alive and well. Yeah, the hood is alive and well on all them niggas. And they still, thriving and getting that money, and they trying to be successful and do what they supposed to do, which is good. Like, that's good. But it makes for good fucking TV, because I wasn't the one that came up with the show. Okay? The show was on TV. So whatever network the fuck, I don't even know, because I just have the shit set to record. It just come on when it's supposed to come on. I think it's on I'm not sure. Don't want to misquote that, but check your local listings for, you know, whatever station it possibly comes on in your area. But the show is called Hustle and Soul, and it's a really good show, and it's kind of ratchet. And they say everything that your ass would say at the kitchen table that you wouldn't say out loud. Period. And I love it. So those are the shows that I feel will never get old and will always have a continuous storyline, or will always have continuous stories to discuss that will never end. And once again, those were Maury, Jerry Springer, Catfish, Power, Hustle, and Soul. Any other ones, feel free to comment as well that you feel may be good shows like these, or others that you may like that you feel will have longevity in television or topic wise. Would love to hear what you have to say. Anyway, follow me on all social media platforms at Lala Madness. Also on Instagram at Lala Madness _official. And as well, like, share, and subscribe to all my YouTube videos. And also send all business inquiries regarding Lala Madness to lmfiercereview@gmail.com. And thank you for tuning in to another episode of Moment of Madness. And I will be back with you with more videos. So tune in and catch them all. Ta-ta.